Right then, rejoin the action in Solstheim still. Just gonna get rid of some junk, and then for those people who want to see the Fighters Guild, I've decided we're gonna do some of their missions again just for you guys. Right? So this will be, oh, that's nice. So this will be about that. And by the way, that bit there where you absorb the dragon thing, that was from absolutely ages ago. It seems to be lagging quite badly in the this version. This is the anniversary version, by the way. Ring of sneaking. Yes, we're not doing too bad with enchantments, are we? But yeah, anyway, there's been quite a few things not working as they're supposed to on this in this anniversary edition. I'm not sure what's going on, but quite frankly, it sucks. It's like there's a bug that's caused everything to slow down when it should just work. I've already explained in a sit and talk while there's a video missing regarding the what they call it, the book, the Black Book and Neloth. Well, each point on that one, by the way, adds 5 points on the skill level. So I'll be getting plus 15 on the bow when I enchant it in a second. So if I go to, where are we? Ebony bow, select enchantment, soul trap, and give it a black soul gem. Just call it, let's give it a different name. Bow of Souls. Okay. Now I need to get some of my single thing up a bit, because once you specialise a character and things like that, you tend to slow down the level progression as you know further on. So what we need to do, we need to just develop other skills without losing who this guy really is. So we're going to get some frost. Yeah. I'm going to go for another black soul gem. We're going to just rename that to ebony sword. There we go. Craft that. Go back to the top. I want a different one for this one. Can have some fun by paralysing the opponents all the time. Yeah, why not? Paralysis is always a fun thing. Well, it's not always fun, sometimes it's quite boring, but you get the idea. Drunks. Shorter than paralysis, so no. Right. Okay. Now, there we go. We've got another item we can enchant. Actually, I kept the ancient Nord helmet because I quite like it. That's 38. What's my current? It's not there. I fancy a change of armour as well soon. So we got. Oh, that's miles below what it should be. Right then, let's get rid of some of the bits that I don't want. Oh, I've got all that. I need to sell that. Get rid of both of them, keep the rest. We could sell the rest of the bits if we need to. Okay, Sword of Forest, Sword of Frost. Okay, we're going to make that 4. Got to change the number on it for it to actually work. And actually the other one, the bow, is a new thing, so add that. That's got to go on 2. Where is it? There we go. 2. Fantastic. Right, we'll get rid of this junk and we'll head out. Once we get to the bit where we can upgrade the ebony, we'll be able to vastly improve the bow as well. Now, I do like Solstheim, and I will be coming back to it, but we're going to go to.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. Take a look.
We're going to go to the mainland again, just to get on with some of the quests so people can see it. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Okay, we're ready.
If you need any.
Map. Right, straight to the Fighters Guild Markaf, just to show it works. Should have, I think I've hired everybody needed for that thing, so we start doing quests now. But there's also more quests to do in the Solitude one, so we'll mix it up a bit, we'll go back and forth between them. Start with Markaf. I also need to do more smithing. Can't be leaving the smithing down like it is there. It's been neglected. Right then. Okay, time to do some Fighters Guild stuff. Now, don't forget, you need to do the Forsworn Conspiracy for this room to be empty, because the guy that lives here is killed as part of that, and his property becomes empty after that. And that's when the guild takes it over. Imara, bless you, friend. Greetings, apprentice. By the way, what I normally do when I'm making mods, the reason why I can chain them up quickly is I do all the voice lines, and then I offer the voice lines out to people that want to help. And if they produce them, I replace my lines with theirs. Greetings, guild brother. So when you hear my voice everywhere, it means I didn't get any volunteers.
They've been kidnapping young girls and doing God knows what to them. They say they were women once, stoned for some crime, disfigured and driven out into the hills to die, where they made a deal with dark forces in return for power. The dark forces they meddled with corrupted them, turned them into part woman, part raven. I know of 2 hag ravens at the location. Both need to die. But if you see more, kill them too. They're all evil.
See that look?
Remember, these hags meddle with dark forces, so be careful they do not corrupt you, or you may have the vigilance on your back. I will mark the location on your map. Good luck.
Right, you've got a clue there as to how the mission's rated. You kill 2, you're doing the basic minimum, right? But if you see any more, you kill the rest as well. That's how you get your bonus points in this particular mission. So, ye old hag. Right, okay. I haven't actually explored this way, so we've got a bit of running. So what we're looking for, we're looking to kill more than 2 hag ravens in order to increase our chances of maximum rating for the maximum points. Remember, points convert into promotions and being able to open up new guilds and things like that. So the longer we take to do it, the longer it takes for, or the worse we do on these missions, the longer it takes for us to open up the next guild hall or get, pardon me, or get promoted. Whoa. So killing more than 2 hag ravens is desirable.
pay for honest work.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. A letter. Not sure who. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
That'd be about dragons. Probably say from a friend or something. Yeah. Right. Dead man's respite. Okay. I think I'll go up the hill this side. I don't normally do that. I don't fancy fighting for Swan right now. May even be able to get up there. Doesn't look like it, does it? It's quite a vertical thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Remember what I said about blowing off goats? That doesn't look like it was much fun. There he is. Boring. Go on a cliff has to be done. It has to be done. I'm pretty sure there's laws that say it has to be done. I'm not causing much damage to him. Oh, it's a frost. I'm running out of arrows here, aren't I? How many arrows have we got? Glass arrows still. This is what happens when you do a diplomatic immunity and some of the other quests. It advances the plot. Right. It advances the plot to the point where these dragons start appearing. So things start getting interesting. When you don't know that, you're still stuck with level 1 dragons and stuff like that. He gets back quick, doesn't he? Right, there we go. Pretty sure we got missions on this particular bit, but this isn't one of them. Yeah, so we uncovered that. So we're going to need that uncovered. Can't remember which mod I made that uses that as a mission location, but some of them do. I think I've come the wrong way for this one, haven't I? Gods. There's a gods. It's seen us. Look, God, just stand at the edge of a cliff for me, please. Come on, I can prove to you goats can fly. Believe in yourself. Don't let the naysayers win. Oh yes, I remember now. Okay, well, these are far more dangerous than that dragon, so... There's two. Notice the thing says it's off with already. See if we can find any more. Because if there is any more, we have to kill them. Not seeing any more though, you. Why can't I get out of there? Could be a random... Hang on. Oh, there we are. There's the third one. That never gets old. So we've got 3. Don't know why that one was down there, but it was. But we got 3 of them, so we should meet the requirements for extra points. Let's go back to Markov now. Them fireballs didn't seem to cause as much damage to me as I was expecting either.
Greetings, Guild Brother. I do not know what the Forsworn have in common with the Hag Ravens, but they both seem to accept each other and work together. The Briarhearts have made a dark pact with the Hag Ravens that make them fierce warriors, which may explain the Forsworn's violent tendencies. Anyway, enough of that. Good work killing those Hag Ravens. Here is your reward.
There we go. Now,
we appear to have a necromancer problem in the area. Their latest handiwork is currently rampaging around Ragnarvold. Necromancers know they cannot conduct certain experiments in towns or villages without being lynched, so they find a quiet spot to do it. Then, when things get out of hand, they run off, leaving the deadly menace behind to attack any unfortunate traveller that passes by. An entire Khajiit caravan was wiped out by the drow brought back to life by some idiot necromancer near Ragnarvold. The drow are still there preying on passers-by and must be dealt with, which is why I need you to go there and put them to rest. Kill all the rampaging drow you see, then report back to me. Goodbye, guild brother.
Right, I think this is the location we've already mapped out. We went past it, so it should be a simple case of just fast travelling there, hopefully. There we go. Sometimes these things work, sometimes these things don't. This time it's worked out nicely. Oh, I forgot to get some more arrows. Now, I'm going to sneak around the edge. That way I can blow them off the cliff. See them there, look. I'm going to kill him right now. Right then, you ready for this? In fact, it's time to deploy the swords. Ah, Jesus Christ. Doesn't work as well as I expected. Hand change. It's okay getting hit, by the way, because it increases our heavy armour. But yeah, I can conjure things too. Okay, try grabbing spiders in, shall we? It's taking a bit of time to work, that's alright. It's really weird with this menu system since he updated it to the anniversary edition. Are they all dead? Best check it, just in case there's some spare kicking around. Yep, I think we've got them all. Back we go. I was going to make these as repeatable quests, but I decided against it. I decided to go for custom mobs because each one of these, well, the differences between this and normal quests for the guilds is I gave a backstory to each of these. You can hear it when the guild leader, well, for this guild hall leader, tells you what's gone on and gives you the briefing. Each one comes with its own little story. Sometimes it's what you know, sometimes it's something new. Where is he? There he is, isn't it?
Greetings, guild. This is like a game of whack them all. No sooner do we clean up one necromancer's mess than another does the same damn thing elsewhere. Did you know just last week an old man died of a heart attack when his dead wife came home a week after he had buried her? A few days before that, a flock of undead sheep stampeded through Roixted. Thankfully they were eaten by a passing dragon.
See what I mean by background stories.
The sheep poisoned the dragon after it had eaten them. It died just outside Roixted. Then, a group of passers-by decided to collect some souvenirs from the dead dragon, and they died too, coming back as undead. The undead then wandered off. They're still out there, about 30 of them. Oh, we will. As soon as somebody spots them. Until then, we can only wait. Anyway, you did well. Here, take this reward.
See, background stories.
I've been asked by the Jarl to patrol the road between here and Calf Waston. The Jarl has had reports of Forsworn seen on the road. He wants it checked out and any Forsworn found and dealt with. Unknown, but I would expect it to be at least one Forsworn patrol. The Forsworn are not known for their quiet evening walks. I want you to patrol the road between here and Calf Waston and handle any Forsworn you come across. Goodbye, guild brother.
Ironically, it was a Calf Wasting quest I had to remove because of bugs. Something about putting trigger boxes in trigger boxes in trigger boxes causes the game to just get confused and just not work. And unfortunately, whilst it's fine for Bethesda's trigger boxes, in mods, trigger boxes from mods take a very low priority. So they just don't seem to run. I noticed that when I did a Civil War repair trigger box for Whiterun years and years ago, and I've noticed it again in this mod. In the end, I added the Civil War repair to return to Helgen. Says, but basically it had the same problem, so I had to do it in a different way. Right, this is a standard patrol. And don't forget, we haven't actually done the mine up here yet. So there'll be Forsworn outside that as well. Some of them will be on a cliff. You thinking what I'm thinking? Forsworn on a cliff. Let's see what we can do about that then. Time to blow off some Forsworn. Now I'm going to save it down here because sometimes I get ahead of myself and I don't notice the damage I've taken. What's going on there? Somebody can see me. Can't see you though. There we go. Oh, I forgot I haven't actually got that's selected, got the dragon thing selected on here. Well, there's the chicken. Oh God! Trust you to be up there. Yeah. I don't think I count them in the patrol thing, but still, I'm just liven things up a bit. Right, keep your eyes open, folks. There's a few caves around here. Yeah, don't even think of blowing them into the water, because if they do and they survive, you won't finish the mission. It's got red things up there, don't we? Armour works quite well, doesn't it? It lasts a while as well. Don't forget, if you fast travel, you'd skip that bit. So I think we've just done the bonus right there. If I'm not mistaken, we get more in the second. I wonder what fire breath would do to him. Right. Pretty sure they appear here somewhere. Where are they? I don't want to be dealing with that right now.
We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Got to slit your throat, mate. Ooh, that's nice armor you've got there.
The mine is closed. I'm not from here. I'm a Forsworn. We just want that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and right. You haven't heard of this? They practically own the city of Markarth, and we... Huh? Last mistake.
Where's he gone?
We are routed! Fall back! Not impressed!
Yeah, nice armor.
You're not from here. We don't need to be talking.
The good mine is closed and the other mine has no ore. Gods.
If the Forsworn... My family has owned not that it does me any good. Nords think I'm working for the Forsworn.
Let's just see what's in the mine. Silver. Yeah, well, some of that good for jewellery. I think in this particular case what I might have done is put that patrol halfway so those people that fast travel to Calf Wasted and miss it. So the patrol was probably the bonus. I don't know if you noticed, but all the way along there there's topics of Forsworn, mines and stuff, and all of it's from the default game. I put in the patrol in that particular location. I just took advantage of what was already there. Played up to it, so to speak. There's quite a bit of silver there. Any down here? Yep. That's a win. think the other one's a gold mine further down. And with a Forsworn in it. Oh, okay. Let's get out of here then. Ooh. Miscellaneous.
What happened?
Right, it's going to run down here because I'm pretty sure something should have appeared down here and they haven't. Unless that's a different mission or different quest. Right there. Who's that? No, that's not him, is it? Can't remember, it's been a long time, but it could have been I just set it to patrol up and down this road and they could appear at random spots. More likely, actually. I don't usually leave things just stood in one place. I usually have them moving around as it's more natural. It's a detail thing. A lot of games, they make the mistake of doing the bare minimum. Yeah, you've got to go there and attack these guys, so they just stood on the corner waiting for you to attack them. Me, I'm more likely to have them patrolling around and wandering around. Simply because it's a little bit more interesting, a little bit more involving. It's not a go for mission as I call it.
Greetings, Guild Brother. Good work on the patrol. I know these jobs are boring, but they need doing, and they keep the jail happy, which is important. Here, take this reward and get some rest.
Right, gonna go over to Solitude and do a few more for them. I mean, come back and do some more here, but I just want to make a point. Still want to do some of them Neloth quests as well, so we'll get to that eventually.
Greetings. How can I... Well, you didn't die. Guess I'd better promote you to journeyman then.
So you've got to come
Good
back
work.
here to get your promotions.
It looks like you may actually survive your time here. Not bad for a little wimpy looking thing. Not bad at all.
The thing to remember about this is every time you get promoted to a journeyman, you'll get some kind of unique piece of loot given to you.
You're doing well. I'm going to promote you to swordsman. You've earned it.
Guess we've been a bit behind on our promotions.
Guess you're here for a promotion, eh? Well done. You're now a protector of the Fighters Guild. The Jarl of Morphel has asked for our assistance with a vampire problem. 20 years ago, a bandit named Red was about to be executed for his crimes by the Jarl of Morphel. Whilst awaiting execution, he offered himself to the Daedric prince Moglabal, so that his soul would go to Moglabal upon death. Moglabal heard his offer and turned him, making him into one of the blood-sucking night crawlers we call vampires. First he turned the guard, bringing him his food, so the guard became loyal to him. Then the guard released him and allowed Red to escape. The guard was identified as a vampire and executed, but Red was gone. He disappeared into the moors around Morphle. In the years since his escape, Red's powers have grown. He is now extremely powerful and has returned to reap his revenge on Morphle. Killing or turning any Morphle citizen he catches out after dark, terrorising the town until they were forced to turn to us for help. I want you to set some more near Morfarth's lair outside Morphle. Look for a vampire roaming the moor with his 2 deathhounds and kill them. See you later.
And so the story begins. Lots of quests to do in Morphle. I need to save this off because this guy can be a bit dangerous. Although I'm 28, level 28, so hopefully not as bad as he normally is. Oops, here he is already. Look, he's already on me. Paralysis, gotta love it. Before I do anything else though, let's go straight back to Solitude and go to a temple. I don't especially want to be a vampire. Not yet anyway. Maybe later. My guitar. Should have a few things to disenchant as well.
You should see me when you get bored.
Yeah, a lot of the guilds. One of the things I did with the guilds over the years, I started out with Oblivion Fighters Guild, and a couple of modders helped me with some bits and bobs for it, mainly uniforms and textures and stuff, and that was a random thing. That was basically raiding AI thing. Same kind of thing Bethesda was to you years later in Skyrim, but I was using it in Oblivion. But when I got to the Oblivion things, I started adding detail, background, custom loot, things like that. And when I got to Skyrim, I'd done all of that, plus background stories, points, so these quests weren't just linear anymore, they were dynamic. And it just represented an order of magnitude better than anything I'd done before. But you might think the quests aren't as interesting as Helgen, but it's the technical side that I'm talking about. I mean, you could have done Helgen the same way and it would have been a vastly different mod. It would also be very hard to test. It's not hard to test when you focus it in a guild environment because of the scope's limited to just the guild. But when you're talking about empires, ooh, then it gets difficult. Oh. You get some more arrows as well. And as you can see, lots of stuff going on here. I actually like what they did with Solitude in this area. I think the other area isn't as good, but yeah, this area is quite good down there.
You should see me. Hello and welcome, my friend. Why, of course. And will you also be needing the bow that shoots rainbows? Look, if you want arrows, we have them. But don't... An archer, huh? I've got just... Take a look.
Honestly, this menu seems to be getting worse with this version. Right, okay, now weapons. Guess we're going to have to go with Orc. Where am I?
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Right, back we go. There's actually Dark Lord Grimoire quests to do as well. Quests I haven't done in so long I can't remember how to start them.
Greetings. How can I help you? Glad to hear it. All kinds of evil things have prowled the swamps near Morphle in recent years. Many believe Morphle to be cursed. If it is not werewolves, it is vampires.
Here we go,
If
setting
it
it
is
up.
not vampires, it is the Hound.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of the Hound of the Morphevilles?
Can you guess what I'm referring to there? Hound of the Morphevilles.
Yes, it was said to roam the moor looking for victims. Each night it would go into Morphle, find a victim, and drag him back into the moors. They say normal weapons cannot kill the Hound. That the Hound was sent by dark and evil forces to keep people away from the moor. So that the dark forces that sent the Hound could walk freely over the moors at night. Hell no, I'm just telling you a ghost story. That was a good one, don't you think? Red is dead. That is all that counts. Whatever else is happening out there on the moor, Red is not going to be part of it. Well done. It is time I made you a defender of the Fighters Guild. Your work has been good, so you have more than earned this. Well done. We have a necromancer problem. A necromancer named Radcliffe Ravenskull, to be specific. Necromancers can, if they wish, resurrect an army of undead to serve them. Most restrict their activities to defending their own hovels from wandering peasants. But a few see themselves as future wolf queens. Radcliffe Ravenskull is one of those
yes.
that sees himself as the next emperor. He was kicked out of the College of Whispers aged 20 for acts on becoming a mage, whatever that means. He then came to Skyrim and studied at the College of Winterhold for a while, before the Archmage decided his research was too dangerous. He left the college with a bunch of other students that disagreed with the Archmage, but quickly went his own way. Judging by the skeleton horde he's about to attack Windhelm with, I would say he spent the years making plans and raising an army. I need you to go and defend the Windhelm Gate against Radcliffe's hordes of undead. Given that Radcliffe is not an especially skilled necromancer, I would not expect anything too difficult to dispatch, but you never know. Good luck. See you later.
Yeah, this one caused me a few problems when I first made it. And this is why the battle happens on the bridge. Where are you? Here we go. He's been attacked by something. Wannabe necromancers, eh? What was that? Oh, that was Spider going up, wasn't it? Okay, let's head back. Straightforward, that one, eh? In case you're wondering, progress towards your the progress towards your next job, in a way, is actually, where is it? There, you see? Got Warden next, all up to Master. That's your progress in the Fighters Guild. Pardon me. Progress isn't linked to individual quests, it's linked to points.
Greetings. How can I... Honestly, I never doubted you. Radcliffe is one of those young necromancers that thought he was better than everybody else. He got it into his head he could take on Giles, Emperors and the world, and yet could not defeat the Fighters Guild. Kids these days. Anyway, well done. Take this reward for your troubles. Have you heard of the Big Nasty?
Oh, the bear.
The Big Nasty is a bear. A big, nasty bear that hunts in the rift. People usually do not see it very often. But when they do, it is usually right before it attacks. One story tells how 3 Riften guards locked themselves in a guard tower to escape the Big Nasty. But the Big Nasty was not going to be denied and smashed his way through the door and ate all 3 guards as a starter course. 2 giants and 1 mammoth, I was told. I think you're getting the idea now. No need for me to explain further. The Jarl of Riften wants this beast dead. That's your job. Head down to the rift. On the road from Helgen to Ivanstead is an alchemist shack. Big Nasty has been seen there several times recently. Search for the Big Nasty near that shack. When you find it, kill it.
Now, just a quick tip, right? If you're going to do what I'm about to do and fast travel directly to the shack, make sure you're ready. Because he's right near the shack. There we go. Enemies nearby. wonder what a dragon's soul would look like as an enchantment. Given the fact it gives you all kinds of extra powers. It's a dragon ball. Cool if you could make enchantments with them, wouldn't it? Oh god. I'm not waiting around if I can get away with it. Right, big nasty. Oh shit, I'm still on the bow, aren't I? Hopefully he'll be distracted. Trouble is, enemies have a few seconds to prepare themselves when you're fast travelling. See what I mean? Yeah. That could have been nasty. Nasty. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, as you see, the Fighters Guild is a series of missions. It took me a long time to think how to make this even remotely interesting. Because I basically go there, kill that, go here, kill that. In the end, it was the background stories to everything that made it interesting. And the unusual way the quests are delivered and monitored and progress reached.
Greetings. I guess when they said Big Nasty was as big as a house, they meant as big as a small alchemy shack, or you wouldn't be here. Still, damn fine work, my friend. Big Nasty earned his reputation. Now he's gone, and the rift is just a little bit safer. Here's your reward. I'm promoting you to Warder of the Fighters Guild. Reports of your excellent work have been flowing in for weeks, so the promotion is well earned. The Juric Bandits have become a real problem in the east of Skyrim. They strike hard, fast and disappear, taking any loot they can find with them. Unlike normal bandits, they are organised. They use strategy when attacking locations and tactics in battle. In short, they are dangerous, and they're about to attack the White Watchtower east of Whiterun. I'm not exactly sure what they hope to gain by attacking a watchtower, but you can be sure there is something. These guys are not idiots. The only real response we can offer is for you to take all the fighters here and defend the White Watchtower against all attackers. Let's just hope it's enough. Yes, Juric Bandits usually attack from several directions, so watch your back. I'll try and figure out what their plan is whilst you go to the White Watchtower and defend it. See you later.
Got some support on this one. If the dragon doesn't eat them all first.
Report to me, dragon! Ah! Come on! Come on! Why are they hurting me? Yeah!
Fighters Guild versus the dragon. Oh, don't do that again. Back here, come on. Again. Right. This is where they're going to attack. Got to be careful here because you don't want to attack your own men and cause them to attack you, and when you get more than one character on your side, things can go south quickly. There you go. This is all the Fighters Guild members here to support you if they eventually come up here. Right, we're going to save it just in case it does go mental. It's like I said, things can go a bit wrong. There we go.
What was that? Is someone there? Thought I heard something.
Don't chase the deer, you morons. It's AIs for you. Oh look, there's a dragon. Oh look, there's a deer. Oh look.
Someone there.
What was that?
Can't wait to count out your coins.
There's someone there.
What the hell? Potions.
Your belly like an old woman.
You can't hide
Huh?
from me.
Nobody here.
How did that happen? I was alive one minute and dead the next. Well, that's why I saved it.
Oh.
Right, magic. Let's go with doing the spider again. The oak flesh. Let's go 2 hands.
Is someone there? Found you. Ha! Found you.
Let's see what you
I'll paint the snow with your blood. I cannot.
Oops, lots of them though.
Let's see what you got. Dude!
Quite a lot of them, isn't they? Hmm?
Expecting that.
Get them away from our guys so they can heal.
Victory or Solon
You won't get the best of me.
And get to the top here. There we go. There we go.
Never back down. You won't? I'll show you. Let's see what you've got.
Bloody hell, that took a bit of damage off it, didn't it? What's the rest of them anyway? Oh shit. Oop, pardon my French. Put that on health, I think. One hand damage. Bloody hell. Something's causing me a lot of damage, isn't it?
You won't live tomorrow. Got the best.
It's what you want.
You won't get the best of me.
Where are you?
quite a fight. But who did we hit? Whoever it is going to attack us once they get up.
Help! Someone do something. I'm getting out of here.
See a minute. He's the one.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
This is the problem when you deal with mass units on the AI or mass attacks on the AI. You do tend to get these friendly fire incidences where someone attacks you, and after that you can't really do much. So can't attack when there's enemies nearby. Can lose him though. Not much chance of that. Should be alright once we get there. Good battle though. Although you do have to be careful, like I said. Friendly fire counts for something. What did I get here? Can't believe that dragon is still buzzing around. I hope it stands still, lets me kill it. Finally. They just want a fush raw chicken. Right.
Greetings. How can I help? Unfortunately, I learned too late what their plan was. Whilst you were defending an isolated watchtower, the main force of the Juric Bandits attacked the farms and settlements along the river. They got away with quite the haul, I'm told. If I can find them, we will. But that's the problem right now. We have no idea where they disappeared to. At least you did the job assigned to you faultlessly. Here, take this reward. You have earned the rank of Guardian of the Fighters Guild, which makes you one of this branch's best warriors. After me, of course.
Right, we're going to take a quick break, then we're going to resume this in a minute.
See you later.
Right then. Ugh.
Greeting. The Solitude Guard stumbled across a family of werewolves living in solitude. The wolf family had lived there for generations. Nobody even suspected they were all werewolves. It's not like their name gave it away or anything. The guards managed to cull most of the family, but one called Ulrich Wolf escaped to the moors near Morphel.
Morphel, again.
I agree. And a werewolf with a cause to wreak revenge on the people of Skyrim is a dangerous beast to leave free. The trade is still hot, so before Ulrich finds his feet and starts preying on the people of Morphel, I want you to get out there and kill him. His bloodline must end today, before he can infect or kill others. See you later.
Well, let's go and hunt a werewolf. Before we do though, it's alright, that could use a bit of a charge. That definitely could use a bit of a charge. Right. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? You've got to admit, this kind of mission with this kind of background story is much better than the standard Radiant AIs. Even without the fancy rankings and point system and everything else. National Lottery, Well, tell me I won. Okay, don't tell me anything then, will you? View results. No. What was the point of that message, eh? A message telling me I know. Oh, don't you hate that? You get spammed like crazy by every app. Did you know you brought a lottery ticket? No shit, Sherlock. If you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known. Right. I've got to be careful here because A, I've got the sun in my eyes now. Literally shining through the window. In fact, I'm going to pull that across. And B, it's sunny. I mean, it's been snowing, so it's glaring. And this guy here is going to be sneaking around the moors in this area. He isn't going to stand still. And if we see him first, we're alright. If he sees us first... Spiders. Come here then, spiders. I need a few extra of these. Well, I'll kill the crab at the same time. Ooh, got a ring. Right. That arrow won't point directly at him, by the way. It just points to the general vicinity he was last seen in. So don't focus on the arrow. See, he's somewhere around here. Wells can be quite dangerous. There he is. Oh, that's all right. More spiders. Go to the standing stone and just get that marked out over here. One I've got is perfect for this character because it allows me to carry heavy armour and not suffer a weight penalty. Right, okay. Head back. There's definitely an issue with mouse control in this version. Mouse doesn't seem as accurate or anything. I think it's something to do with the way they've changed it to be better for the gamepad. I think if you was push raw on a chicken, it'd probably go so fast it'd become like a bullet.
Greetings. Oh, good work. I have some news for you about Ulrich Wolf and his family. A search of the Wolf family home revealed a secret cellar, which the guards have searched. The cellar was full of bones and artifacts belonging to over 30 missing people from the past 5 decades. It looks like you killed a serial killer and ended his reign of terror. Well done.
See, background. Doesn't it make these things a bit more interesting?
I found them. The remaining Juric Bandits are hiding out at the Talos Shrine not far from Shimmer's Cave. One of the men here spotted them whilst hunting. Oh yes. And the Juric Bandits got very unlucky. Before I send you out to finish them off, let me tell you what they did. These bastards raped and pillaged their way across most of Whiterun Hold, killing cattle, raping women, leaving hard-working farmers in debt. Their depravity was so bad, at least one farmer's wife has committed suicide since being raped by them. So, it is time to put an end to these Juric Bandits, and you're going to finish them off. Go to the Talos Shrine near Shimmer's Cave and kill them. See you later.
Sounds like they deserve it, don't they? Yeah. Somewhere around there. Yeah. Go to the watchtower. Only problem is, unless you're invisible, firing an arrow gives away your position. One arrow. However, a little bit of first row in the right place. Could go a long way. Now Now these guys shouldn't be patrolling around, these should be stood in one spot. There's lots of wild beasties around here though. They'll probably insist on fighting me, like that one. You acted as a dragon. Do you know what, dragon? You want to do me a favour, mate? Just follow me around here. That's it, round here. Where's the bear? You're trying to cut me off from my prey. Is that what you're trying to do? Ooh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's it, dragon. You fight them for me. Back to the dragon, you. That's now I've got to fight the dragon. I've been attacked. Who am I being attacked by? Outlaws. Yeah, I got a bit busy, didn't it? Right then, I suppose we go to Whiterun, get rid of some of these dragon bones. Got loads now. Sometimes when you pick an area for a quest, it's an area you've already been in and it's all dead and quiet and everything else. Other times, it's an area you haven't been in your next playthrough, and there's thousands of bad guys there. That's what's just happened.
Once I've made enough money, I met one of the caravan leaders. You do that? Thank you. As promised, let me show you a thing or two. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders.
One open up then.
Hands off.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Careful now. Take a look. Do come back.
Right then, go back. Don't forget, you only get promotions by the from the Solitude branch. You have to come back here at some point. I once made a mod for Neverwinter Nights, the first one, a city, and I balanced it so finely.
Greetings. How can I help you?
That
Finally.
everybody was
Juric
allied or
Bandits.
enemy or
Good
something.
work. I'll let the Jarl of Whiterun know they are all dead. Take this reward. You earned it. Your new rank is Champion of the Fighters Guild. Well done.
Anyhow, it was a masterpiece of AI work it was, and my son said, let's try. So he went on it, fired one single arrow at a guy in the marketplace, and the whole place started attacking each
You
other.
have completed all the jobs I had available.
So basically,
See you later.
he wiped out an entire town with a single arrow because of the way all the alignments worked. It was like World War One, where someone killed Archduke Ferdinand, and the whole place just went into war. By the time it finished, everybody was dead. Needless to say, that mod was never released. But it was a work of art. It was just the limitations of the AI in that game meant it would never have worked, my idea. Would have worked on an individual basis, dungeons and stuff, everybody on the same side. But not with multiple factions, all with different alignments and approaches and stuff. I think it showed the game's shortcomings as well.
Be quick, I do not have all day.
Greetings, Guild. The Jarl of Whiterun has had a tip-off that Rowikstead is about to be raided by bandits. The tip comes from a reliable source, I'm told. He wants us to deal with it, so I'm sending you and the rest of the guild to Rowikstead to help with its The attack is said to be coming from the south, along the road. The number of bandits is unknown, so be prepared for anything.
Right then. Same situation again, gotta be careful not to hit your own people. We'll go Rowikstead. Now we could wait till they come into the town, or we could go out to meet them. What was that? That cow just dropped from the sky. There we go, dragon. That's a green one. Ooh. On the head, my lad. On the head. Jobs are good and right now. Coming from that direction. They'll be coming round the mountain when they come.
May be dead now, but where did it come from?
Okay, one of my own guys again. Guess I haven't taken that thing that allows me to cast shouts that don't harm allies yet. I'm going to the wrong place, aren't I? Yeah, trying to find a place in here that wouldn't affect other mods, could be used seamlessly with the city and provide a good quest location was difficult. But once I figured out I could reuse an old quest location like this, it all fell into place. Because let's face it, right, reusing a spot is as compatible as you're ever going to get, especially in a city.
Greetings. Those bandits are getting braver. It is a sign of how bad things have gotten with all the bloodshed over the Civil War. So many warriors dead or recruited into the army on either side, not enough to patrol the roads. I guess this is the result. That is why it is important the Fighters Guild steps up and does its job, because if we do not, nobody else will. We are the last line of defence. Good work. Here is your pay for today. The Jarl of Markaf has asked for our assistance in ridding the reach of a rather nasty character. A Falmer the Jarl called Albino Bob. No idea why, so don't ask. Albino Bob lives in Gloomreach Cavern. He often leaves Gloomreach Cavern to raid or plunder nearby Nordic settlements. It is said he has murdered 27 locals in his raids so far, and the Jarl wants him stopped. Albino Bob has raided as far east as Falkreath, as far north as Carthwayston, and as far northeast as Rowickstead. Locals also call him the Night Terror because he raids at night, killing and pillaging as he goes. The locals have started to question the Jarl's ability to stop Albino Bob, so the Jarl has asked us to take care. Go to Gloomreach Cavern and find this Albino Bob and kill him.
Albino Bob.
Then return to me.
This is a relatively simple thing. Technically, you could go there, sneak in, kill the one character, and you're done. However, you know me. If you were me, wouldn't you place a few extra things in there just to clock up the points? Oh great, I'm nowhere near it. I mean, think of it this way, right? I mean, how easy would it be for me to add a couple of extra, baddies, which if you kill, get count towards extra points? You'd still achieve your objective by killing Albino Bob, but if you kill the extra ones, you get extra points. Maybe if you can shoot down one of these. Some of those ones are actually tougher than the big ones. Did you know there's 3 types of deer? There's stags, there's does, and there's O's. Yeah, you can get an O deer. It's alright. Had to be said. There's another tiger. The only problem with Bethesda's standard level list is you randomly get exactly the same creature everywhere sometimes. I seem to recall before the special edition you were getting them quite early on everywhere. Cave there on the way up that hill. Two deers, but not a cliff in sight. Boring. Right. We don't want to wake them up. Try and sneak around this if we can. What's this? Okay, we're not doing too bad. If I remember rightly, it's through here. Right. can see me. Moving around. I'm out of yep. Come on. There we go. My sneak up as well. Any more coming? Doesn't look like it, does it? Weird. This is a hole. Yeah, there is a hole, isn't there? Okay, let's go down into the hole. Be close to it now. What's that? Oblivion above. Right, there's one more somewhere. Actually, see what's happened there? When it turns to dust, like if you did that in Fallout and the character just disintegrated, it wouldn't count the death. So if you used a plasma weapon and it disintegrated the character after you hit it, you literally wouldn't know it was dead. It would break the quest. It's a bug in the Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 games. Came across it by accident when I was doing Sin City, which is a mod I made before I realised there was an Avmesh bug, which means as soon as you leave the level and re-enter it or whatever, it breaks the Avmesh automatically, and then all the AIs can't move and just stand there like morons. But that Avmesh problem existed in Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas and Skyrim until that Avmesh bug video was made by me, and it was picked up by the community, and they kind of kicked up a fuss, and finally, after much complaining, managed to get Bethesda to fix it. But it took 3 games before they started taking it seriously. 3 games of me complaining, 3 games of me getting moderated and banned for it, and eventually they fixed it because I put it on video and they couldn't deny it anymore. But I found out everybody has their own way of doing things, companies, you name it.
Be quick, I do not have all day.
And then I found with Bethesda, put it outside the realm of doubt, and they've got to do something.
Greetings, Guild. That is good news. I'll tell the Jarl. Full of Falmer? Not really surprising. Albino Bob would have stayed close to his kin. The Nords drove the Falmer underground, and the Dumner basically enslaved them. They became very bitter and violent after that. But the job's done, so
I think this video must be at 2 hour mark by now.
Here is your pay. I have something for you. This time it is death cultists.
I like this one.
Since Alduin returned, cults have been popping up all over the place, of which the death cultists are the worst. They believe in the end times, and Alduin destroys the world and remakes it, and they believe by serving him they'll be spared. So, they walk around Skyrim acting like priests of Alduin, doing his bidding. They take their victim back to the nearest shrine, ready for sacrifice. The shrine is desecrated in the process. A dragon is then summoned to the shrine to feast upon the flesh of the person being sacrificed. I'll mark the location of the Shrine of Zenith on your map. It is near Broken Fang Cave. You'll find the death cultists there. Goodbye, guild brother.
Yeah, I like this one. This is a fun one to do. Let's see if you can guess what the bonus is. Getting miles away from anything. Because there is a bonus in this. See if you can guess what it is. Go on. Suggestions below before you actually get into it. Free cookies for anybody that gets it right. Available from the house over there. One with all the rats in. It's just over there. Can you guess what it is, what the bonus is yet? You guess no. Yes, it's a dragon. Notice the mission's complete, but the dragon is still alive. That's how these bonus things work. So you actually get back, that mission is still taking a tally of all the things you've killed. There's another dragon about somewhere. Anyway. Yeah, a dragon. That's why I like that one. Dragon cults. Should be a promotion or two for us. Back at Solitude.
Greetings, Guild. You've got the cultists and a dragon they're called. Excellent work. I never really believed they could call dragons until this very second. I guess that means the story of these cultists calling dragons in Falkreath was true after all. Some say they went to Falkreath graveyard early one morning and started chanting. They kept it up for about an hour or so. When the priest of Arcade told them to move on, there was a sound of flapping, then fire everywhere. The chanting worked. A dragon had come and was now trying to burn Falkreath to the ground. Oh yes, no worries. The guards had killed dozens of dragons since this all started. One more didn't make any difference to them. But the cultists escaped in the confusion. Nobody knows where they went. Anyway, you did a good job today. In fact, you deserve a little bonus. Take this reward. Well done. You have completed all the jobs I had available. Goodbye,
Right.
Guild.
Be quick, I do not have all day.
Now we head back to Solitude. See if we've earned enough points to get the Riften Branch open. It is actually possible to get the Riften Branch open before this point. But if I haven't got enough, if I haven't done a good enough job, that branch will remain closed. Right, where are you? Here we go.
Greetings. How can I help you? You are now Master of the Fighters Guild, a rank usually required for you to be Master
That's
of
a
your
good
own
sign.
branch. Yes, you are. Masters of the Fighters Guild usually get transferred and end up running whatever branch they are sent to. But the Fighters Guild is still getting established in Skyrim, so there are no new branches without leaders, which means no positions for you. That would work, but you'd have to pay for the guild hall yourself. The guild has been meaning to set up a Riften Fighters Guild for some time. We have a contact in the Jarl's Court in Riften that has a place for us. The man's name is Juric Bandits, and once you buy the new guild hall from him, he'll be able to help you find an assistant that knows the rift. A good assistant that knows the area can be the difference between a successful branch and a branch doomed for closure. Head over to Mistfield Keep in Riften and speak to Luric Halffire to get the ball rolling. See you later.
There we go. Oops. Carrying too much. How much are we over? 7. So we can lose a bit of weight by doing the leather. So I've got tons of leather. Nope. Still over. There we go. Right, we're going to open up the Riften Branch, which should mark completion of the quest line. I was originally going to add more quests to the end here, but combination of closing the site, bugs introduced by patches from Bethesda, it's going to put me off. But the only mod I'm really been happy with and considered complete is Return to Helgen. All the rest of them I've got loads of ideas to add to.
Any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several
come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the
I want you to
Jarl's
speak
youngest
to
son?
City Guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Well, we're just going to do a few of these
Well done.
just to get the thing up.
Not many enchanters could pull that off.
Lots of these, isn't there? Oh, uses up silver stuff anyway, innit? Remember, this silver was gotten from one of the mines I cleared. So all this is just from loot that cost me nothing. We see how much we get from the loot that cost me nothing. Let's go.
Did we have an appointment? No. Was it delivery?
Okay. Just wait until morning then. Yeah, so all that silver I mined from that man, I can't remember which one of the missions it was on. Plus all the stuff, all the souls I've got from that bow.
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
Yeah, hurry up, I want to be able to trade with you. Oh, don't mind me then, missus, just walk off.
Hmm? Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Right then. Okay, 27. So basically we got 900 from that. So 900, that's not too bad.
I have to remember. Lord first, then some.
Hello. I was told to expect you by Yasha. He's been paying me to keep an eye out for a good building to save it. Yes, it is behind the Riften stables. It is perfect for a Fighters Guild hall. If you want to look at it, go right ahead. But it is locked up tight until the sale is made. The market price is 10,000. The spot is very popular with tourists, rapists and muggers. You'll love it. Do you want it? Excellent. I'll have the boards removed and the place dusted for you. It'll be ready for you when you arrive. It is going to be good having a local Fighters Guild branch around here, but you will need local help to establish yourself. I cannot help you much, but I can suggest a good assistant for you. A man that knows the area and is in the Giles good books. Does that interest you? His name is Ulrich, and he lives here in Riften, though he is rarely home. I suggest looking in the local inns for him. He would make an excellent assistant for you if you recruit him, and he should be able to help you find other things you're going to need. Goodbye. Let's go and get Ulrich.
Fresh meats and produce.
You gonna buy just what you see here.
Right, okay then.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Never done an honest day's
Oh
work.
God.
I'm saying you've got the coin.
Do you want to smack in the mouth?
Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit, and in my line of work. Simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in. Sorry? Never mind then, lad.
Yeah, go
If you
away.
change your
Go
mind,
away.
come find me.
I hate that. Do you know when they just latch onto her and meaningless conversation you've got no interest in?
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of kind.
No, Mara. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass. Our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to
Just
City
keep the
Blackbriar.
servants at the temple and let us all see.
There you are.
Hello there. And who might you be, stranger? Oh, I used to be a member of the Skyrim Fighters Guild many years ago. Then I moved here. At my age, I'm not much of a fighter, so what exactly is going to be expected of me? Fair enough. Then I'm your man, if you can afford me. That will do nicely. Tell me about what you have done so far to set up the Riften Fighter. Indeed, this is going to be expensive. But I know several people that would make good recruits for the guild. Want to hear about them? First, I can recruit them for 250 gold each. So as long as you can afford it, we can hire them all. These are the people I have in mind. Jen is a Nord archer, very deadly with a bow. I've seen her pin a bandit's nuts to the wall in low light and high winds. It would be good having her on our side. G-Tar is an Argonian warrior. He came to Skyrim many years ago and has worked as a sellsword ever since. Do not let her name fool you. Julie is no schooler. She's just very, very smart. Too many men get the wrong idea about her and end up staked out in the wilds for the rats to eat after pissing her off. She is all warrior, as you will see. Nadul is a Khajiit warrior. He came here with a caravan and decided to stay. I would not want to ask this directly, but I believe Jane is a former assassin. She's a little too good with daggers and can sneak up behind you without you even knowing she was there. Also, do not let her lack of armour fool you. She has other means of protecting herself. Big Kurtz is a berserker orc, a real skull smasher. If he likes you, he will put in a good word for you with the orc camps. Ulfric is a dragon hunter. He works for the Jarls mostly when a dragon bothers their cities or towns. It has kept him rather busy of late, as you might imagine. Abar is a very stealthy Khajiit archer. He can almost touch his prey before they notice he is there. A good blacksmith is the making of any Fighters Guild branch, and I have the perfect guy in mind for us. I know a good alchemist. She's proven very useful to me over the years, and will make a good addition to our guild. Yes, that should be all the stuff you need to get the Riften Fighters Guild going. Time for us to head over there and get to work. Follow me and I'll show you the way. Or, just look behind Riften Stables.
So if you've ever installed my Fighters Guild mod and wonder what that building was, oh, you're about to find out. This is a bit different from the others because there's something special about this guild. And the description you just heard, that isn't an idle description. Every single one of those characters in there has those skill sets. So depending on what you want to do, you find one of them characters will suit the job. What do I mean by that? Let's see, shall we? Could just follow the path round, but I'm being lazy. There it is. Riften School Fighters Guild. You Fighters Guild. There's the porter. There's Kurtz. You
I'm
see?
sending word to the orc strongholds that you're to be trusted. You should be welcome there now.
Thank you, Kurtz.
The most well-known stronghold is Dushnik Yal. Here, I'll mark it down for you.
See that?
Fight well.
There's Julie the
What do you
Schoolie.
Good day.
How's this? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of these is skilled in the area. In the description told you they'd be skilled
Yes.
in. You can take any of them.
Yes?
They'll follow you around and use their skills to help you.
Good afternoon. Ah, so you're an alchemist? Take a look.
See?
All right then.
So this is a very special guild because of that. Because everybody in here is a character you can hire and take on. So assuming they'll move out the way and let you in.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Take a look.
Take a look.
Until next time. Speak, elf. Good day.
So anyhow, you're now master of a guild full of companions which you can take with you anywhere you like. Now we've just got to wait for it to come back. Shouldn't be too long. Oh, that's his office there, as I recall. Here he is.
Greetings, Guildman. We have been asked to deal with nearby Stormcloak and Imperial camps by various Jarls. I had to turn the jobs down since it would breach our charter. I heard about a murder in Riften. The Jarl is concerned it may be the Dark Brotherhood. This would not normally concern us, but one of our guys saw Jane leaving the scene of the murder. It's probably nothing though.
Now what you got here is just reports of what the guilds have been doing as work.
A rather dodgy looking man came in here about an hour ago asking for a bodyguard to protect him whilst he travelled to Whiterun. I had him arrested. Turns out he was a wanted thief.
You see?
Farewell.
Now there's no missions here now because this was supposed to be like the Helgen one, but what you've done so far was the build up to this. So this was supposed to develop further, and it still might actually. But if you wanted this one here,
Lead, my friend. Lead the way.
see? Now she's on our side. I can't remember if she's marriable, as we found out.
Still here. Let's get going then. I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me. Need something? All right then.
Well, she's got a bad made them all marriable as well, but apparently not. Right then.
All right then.
Anyhow, that there is the Fighters Guild so far.
The sands are cold, but Khajiit feels
Need something?
warmness from your presence.
All right then.
Until next time.
May the gods watch over your back.
Wouldn't take much to make them all marryable though.
Until next time.
I've got the right one, haven't I? Yeah, I'm not Mara. Right, anyhow, we'll leave it there, folks, and hope you enjoyed the Fighters Guild. And considering this has been going on now for 2.5 hours-ish, and that wasn't even from the beginning, that was just from where we left off last time, I think it shows you've got about 3.5 hours, 4 hours worth of content in this one mod. So anyhow, see you later.